Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your December reading. I have laid out the African Tarot along the axis of the horoscope wheel. I'll clarify with the Tarot of the Divine and finish up with a couple of oracle cards. I will create an extension from this reading, and it will be linked in the description box below. I am going to ask you at the end of the video to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. It's difficult for me to stop midway while I'm reading to disrupt the flow of that, when it would be really more appropriate for you to make decisions along the way. Just know that I do appreciate your support and all the love that you give to me, and I'm thanking you for that in advance. So let's get started, Cancer, with your overall energy for December. The Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is about, it feels as though this is about a bigger break, a bigger break from the paradigm of your past as you are contemplating your current present position in the face of a decision to do things very differently, to move perhaps in a very different direction in your life, or how your life is going to be altered by a particular choice or event that is occurring in the present moment. So you are contemplating the way forward. Things have changed, things are evolving, and you find yourself in a position where you really have to do a lot of mediating, juggling, finding your grounds, navigating the uncertainty of the change that you are expecting to experience. This is a card of learning as much as you can in the moment. The situation or the choice you're facing is something you're unlikely to have experienced before, and you are really, and perhaps you even feel unprepared for it, but that is absolutely not true. You know more than you know. You are ready, more ready than you believe you are, and you are learning as much as you can and still trying to occupy the present moment without projecting yourself too far into the future. This feels like a desire to be present amongst the changes that you're experiencing. In the 10th house, the Ace of Swords is the way that you are being seen by others. And this is really about a revelation, an awareness, a consciousness, a real pursuit of your own truth in a way that impacts the way that you are positioned in your community, in your work life, in your domestic environment, among your peers, co-workers, colleagues, even family members. You have come to and perhaps a rather brutal truth at this particular time. And as liberating as this truth is, as all truths are, you are really consumed by this realization that you now are able to see things, to see your position, to see your role, and even to see the possibilities for a role that you could be taking in any one of these settings that is aligns more closely to the way things actually are, rather than being damaged by this truth or shocked. You are inspired in many ways. This is inspiring you to know more, to follow more, particularly if this is regarding a situation where you felt that you didn't have a lot of control. You're actually taking control in this situation and identifying something that is significant to you, that is meaningful to you, a pursuit of truth, justice, perhaps even a cause outside of yourself, that is significant, and that your participation in this opportunity is leading to a clear success for you, a clear victory. In the first house, the Six of Pentacles is about the work that you've been doing, the ongoing work you've been doing to work with others in a way that is equitable, that is fair, that in which you receive the measure, the rewards, the acknowledgement or recognition that you have earned. This can be in a situation where you have not always felt to be in a position to demand or ask for or seek your fair share, perhaps because you have felt as though you've had skills or the ability to see this community, this team, your relationships in a way that encouraged you to believe that you had more, that you were already gifted with the understanding of knowing why others should be privileged before you. And that has changed. You really worked on shifting that thinking of privileging yourself, and this can be a part of the awareness that you've gathered, the truth that you've come to understand, that in fact you are no more better endowed than others, and that you perhaps have allowed others to take advantage of your sense of security, comfort in where you are, shunning the limelight or shunning the center of activity. You are by nature generous and fair, and that perhaps is something that you realize has been taken advantage of, and you're now correcting that and making sure that all the terms of exchange are clear, explicit, and agreed to. In the fourth house, your history, your foundation, the Death card is really reflecting in many ways the event, the significant change that you've experienced, particularly as it regards your family, your domestic environment, that has precipitated this awareness, this elevation in consciousness, this revelation of the truth. And this has been a really difficult period that you have come through and having come out at this moment in the month of December, where we are experiencing the winter solstice, symbolizing the return of the light after, or celebrating the return of the light, the rebirth that this card describes in your life after the closing down, the releasing of an old cycle, an old series of beliefs or experiences that we've outgrown. And so this is in part allowing yourself the space, the deeper understanding of this change, this transformation that you're experiencing. In the seventh house, the Page of Pentacles is a card that in many ways is preparing you to manage your own affairs, to construct or pursue a new order of things based on your needs, based on an awareness, an increased awareness of your potential. This can be your planning with your dreams, your potential, or something that you may have neglected or left to others in the past. Your pursuit of that, your planning for that, you're looking into discovering and allowing yourself to learn about the possibilities that now exist on your own terms. In many ways, this can indicate also a shift in your financial relationship to others to one of greater independence on your part. I'm going to clarify the 10th house, the midheaven in the sky, the indication of your path to external success, destiny. And the Ace of Swords here is clarified by the Queen of Swords in the 9th house and the Queen of Coins in the 11th house. Well, this is very interesting because as you are stepping into a space of controlling your resources, you're also making sure that you accept the rewards, the abundance that you have already earned. Part of this is your ability to separate yourself from the actual experiences, the emotional, even relationships of your peers, your family members, your colleagues, so that you're making better decisions. You're actually being sought out as one who can exercise this very judicious, egalitarian approach to the way resources should be handed out, should be assigned. You're also understanding that your curiosity about the experiences of others is what is leading you to this greater truth, this awareness, this elevation of your consciousness around the necessity for you to pursue what has significance for you and to privilege that. In fact, that is what now is defining your efforts in community, in your profession, in your work. This is also about having internalized the ability to be resourceful, to transform the things that you have at hand into the things that you want or the things that you need. That this ability to transform the abundance that is all around you in the form of opportunities into prosperity, into security and stability is extremely critical for your overall protection. And you're now understanding that protection is not a defensive move on your part. Now it's part of your strategy to protect your pursuit of your own expression, your own dreams, your own goals. This is really a beautiful unfolding of energy for you, where Cancer, you get to grow in the arena of receptivity, of allowing others to give to you, and for you to actually receive and accept those rewards, something that in many ways has eluded you in the past, either through your own deference, your own desire to stay below the radar in whatever circle or company that you have customarily kept. It felt safer not to express your desires, to pursue your desires blatantly, to center yourself in the company of family members or peers or co-workers. And that is something that you're now actually growing into while you retain the beautiful qualities of compassion, sensitivity, and receptivity to the abundance, gratitude for the abundance in the world. I'm going to pull a Flora and Fauna of Africa oracle card for you, and I pulled the angelfish. And the plant that accompanies that is called the copiu. It's looks something like a viney kind of rose, and the key word is courage. The angelfish reads, tune into your surroundings. There are people around you that can help you and could also use your help. This sounds characteristic, and as I'm pulling the Language of Flowers Oracle, I will ask you, as promised, to like this video if it's resonating for you, to share this with others who may find it useful, to comment below, and to subscribe to my channel if you are so moved. And I'm pulling here the African violet. And the key word is spirituality. It's time to connect with what you believe. I'm going to develop this into an extended reading linked in the description box below. If this is where we leave things, Cancer, until next time, Namaste.